So an Ottawa police officer just sexually harassed me at the gym. As one does, of course. He was doing chest flies. I was standing in front of him, and I was respecting him in his fucking space and wanted him to be able to see his form, so I kept moving out of the way so that he could see himself in the mirror. And after I did this twice, he stops me and he's like, yeah, it's okay. I may just be a dirty old man. Here it comes. But I almost don't mind if you're standing in front of me while I do this. And I did what we all do as women when we get comments like that. I just went, ha ha.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps. And he was telling me that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, Pete, you must be doing something wrong. And he gave me permission to create an account for him and just run the account. I've been a virtual boy for 3 days, and I've never felt this bad about myself. I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women because I'm like, when I say I mean Pete, because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6.
Wow.
But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s, and even they won't like me back, Pete, which is a 6. So what level of delusion has entered women's heads? Like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed than ever.
Guys, this is just proof that modern women are choosing the top 10% of men. This is just a known fact. This is something that can't be disputed. When you see what's going on dating apps, it is an exact extrapolation on what goes on in the real world. If you approach a woman and you are not attractive to her, in many cases she'll be very rude and dismiss you and tell you off. In some cases she could be nice, and in some cases she'll just give you a fake number, okay? But this is something that's happening on a regular basis where men are getting on dating apps and getting absolutely destroyed when it comes to their confidence, when it comes to their self-worth, when it comes to just the way that they view themselves. They're getting absolutely destroyed by modern women because modern women are not swiping right, okay, on the average man. And you could even see she crucified her own friend, saying he was a 6, and she was swiping on 2s and 3s desperate, and the 2s and 3s were rejecting her. This is something that a lot of modern men deal with on a regular basis, where you know that you're more attractive than this woman or that woman, but when you're in the dating world, these women think that they deserve a Chad, an 8, 9, or a 10. And you keep on getting rejected by these ugly ass chicks, and you're wondering why, how is this happening to me? Well, the reason why this is happening is because the inflated standards of women in this day and age. And we see social media, the demands that they're making on social media. We just covered the black woman who would not go on a date with a black American man because he was suggesting coffee dates and low budget dates. So you see that these women are oftentimes gold diggers, and she said that, oh, well, dating is easy on dating apps. No, it's easy for women. Even the ugliest of women will get thousands of matches on a daily basis. Okay, I've told you guys a story of this average chick that I was, dealing with back in the day, and she was telling me and showing me her Bumble swipes and her Tinder swipes and all this stuff, and she was having thousands of likes, and I'm just looking at it and I'm like, wow, this is absolutely insane. I mean, shorty, you're average, you're overweight, and now she's lost the weight and she looks a lot better now, but back then she was overweight, and she had people who were trying to get at her heavy, okay, heavy, and I'm just like, damn, I mean, this is absolutely hilarious that you have a very basic, below average woman who can pretty much attract the attention of very highly attractive men. And that is somewhat of the dating pyramid that we're seeing right now and the direction of the trends. So it's definitely, this video definitely cements our belief that the top 10% of men are smashing all of the women. And the women, they don't understand it. They don't get it. They can't even fathom this concept because they think that when they're dealing with Chad and all this stuff, he's only into them, right? Even if they'll call him an F-boy and a playboy and all this kind of stuff, they'll call him all these names, but then they'll think that they can satisfy him sexually alone. And it's laughable every time.
I know all of you at home watching this or listening are like, why the fuck didn't I just go home? And I still to this day can't fully articulate why I didn't leave, which sadly I think is so fucking relatable for women. Like, why didn't you leave? Like, you were uncomfortable. Like, what did you think was going to change? Like, why did you stay? Like, I think as backwards as it sounds, because of how uncomfortable and awkward it was with this person, I didn't know what to do other than stay and suck it up. Like, I didn't want to make the other person feel more uncomfortable. So I tried to like appease the situation and make it better, because staying and being miserable somehow felt easier than like pissing someone off and getting in this fight and like leaving and acknowledging how awkward it was. And since he wasn't saying anything, I was not going to say anything. And like, I don't know, maybe only women will understand that, but like it is confusing, and yet like it's not confusing at all. Like, I feel like we've all been there where we're like, I didn't really want to do that, or I wasn't really into it, but then like I didn't know how to get myself out of the situation, and I'm like in an apartment with these two men, and like he had already been being snappy. It was just it was awful. It was a bad situation.
Wow. So I mean, is this woman recalling where she got a train ran on her, where she didn't want to do it but she ended up doing it? I mean, guys, consent forms and NDAs, this is Me Too era rhetoric where the woman can retroactively withdraw consent. I've been telling you guys about this for years, even back when I was doing the Quarantino videos. Guys, if you see any doubt in the woman's face, in her demeanor, in her verbal cues, nonverbal cues, you must walk away. And, if you're not the type of dude who's trying to walk away from a great opportunity to smash a chick that you think is halfway interested in you, you need to get the consent forms and the NDAs. That's literally the only way to move forward to protect yourself. You have to get written consent to seal the deal in 2024. I know a lot of women might say, oh, this is weird, this is lame, you're not a celebrity, you're not this, you're not that. Well, I know dudes who are banged up right now facing 25 years off of accusations, false accusations from women that they actually were in a relationship with. Okay? It goes that deep. So you can even be in a relationship with a woman and she could bring you up on false accusations, right? Locked up, no bail, no way to get out. No type of assurance that you're not about to spend the rest of your life in prison. This is how these modern women are moving, retroactively withdrawing consent. You better be careful, and you better be getting those consent forms and NDAs. So if you need a consent form and NDA, I sell them cheap. Just hit me up. I'll hit them and shoot them your way, and you will be better for it, and you will be protected in the future in your dating endeavors.
So an Ottawa police officer just sexually harassed me at the gym. As one does, of course. He was doing chest flies. I was standing in front of him, and I was respecting him in his fucking space and wanted him to be able to see his form, so I kept moving out of the way so that he could see himself in the mirror. And after I did this twice, he stops me and he's like, yeah, it's okay. I may just be a dirty old man. Here it comes. But I almost don't mind if you're standing in front of me while I do this. And I did what we all do as women when we get comments like that. I just went, ha, turned around and I was like, fuck, I hate men. And then I was really pissed and went to turn around to tell him, like, this is not okay, and here is why. And he was gone. I got a Good Life associate, told her, and she wanted to see where it happened so that she could find it on camera, because I was like, fuck, I don't want to come back here with this dude. Like, I'm uncomfortable as shit right now. He was there. I was like, oh, this is him. Confronted him. And then when I told him that was not okay, you made me feel uncomfortable, he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, like, this is not cool. It's not okay. Then he tells me, I actually rescind my apology. Anyway, here's the video. And I kept moving out of the way. Oh, that's him. Ew. Oh, fuck off. No. I don't give a shit. It's inappropriate. I don't appreciate it. And it made me feel fucking uncomfortable. This is a place where I come to feel fucking safe. Oh, I should be. Yes, I know. And you made me feel unsafe. I don't fucking appreciate that. And for me to have to go, no, it's okay. No, it's not okay. I'm fucking autistic. This is my fucking safe space. I come here to fucking lift, and you're fucking disgusting as I'm moving out of the way so you can see yourself in the fucking mirror. Fuck you.
Wow.
Wow, what?
I rescind my apology. You're nuts.
Guys, this is the trap that modern women are playing nowadays in the gym. So notice how she said she was sexually assaulted. Okay? She said, oh yeah, well, I was sexually assaulted by a police officer. Bruh. A dude he made one slight comment, and at this point, I don't even believe that he said it at this point. Or maybe he said, hey, how you doing? Or I don't mind you doing the thing, but whatever. Either way, it's really not that big of a deal. It really is not. But here she blows it up. She makes it a big deal. She could have confronted the guy in a way more polite way. And, I mean, even the roundabout way that she did, where she goes and gets a staff member and tries to get him kicked out. Guys, I mean... And here's the thing, I love co-ed gyms, you know, they're awesome. You get to, I mean, you see chicks like her all the time in basically no clothes. And I guess it's something that, you know, you get to see the eye candy all day when you're working out, if that's what you're into. But at the same time, it is not worth these types of risks. You might as well work out at home. You might as well not say anything. This is why I advise, just don't speak to these modern women, period, bro. Don't speak to them. Don't approach them. You know, unless you know that you are a Chad for real and it's about to be 100% layup for you. I say show your presence on, in the gym or whatever. Then participate in the nightlife, and you will see. I guarantee you'll see the same women that you see in the gym participating in the nightlife. And it'll be a lot easier to maneuver, and it'll be a lot easier to go and approach that woman, especially during nightlife activities. Whereas if you try to approach her in the gym and you say some slick like, oh, you know, I don't mind you doing the bend over rows in front of me because I might be a dirty old man, but I don't mind you doing that. I mean, he really did compliment her. You could see that obviously she's tatted up. She's batshit crazy. She's a leftist, feminist, all that kind of stuff. But she's not ugly. She's got some big titties. It looks like she's got a big ass. So I'm sure that he was having a good old time back there just watching her while he's doing his workout. But in that case, man, if she's doing all that, just don't say nothing. If she wants to move, then she will move, period. As a matter of fact, if you're a guy like me in the gym, sometimes there will be women who will literally come into your space, into your section, and do the bent over workouts because they actually want you to see it. And, you know, sometimes they want you to approach. Sometimes they just want to show off their body because they think you're attractive, you know, but they may not be interested in dating you. Maybe they have a boyfriend, but they just want to show and see if they still got it and tempt men to lust. That's a lot of the gym game when it comes to women. They want to tempt men into lusting. This is why they come in with the scantily clad clothes. Because, yes, okay, under the guise of, oh, I just want to look cute and I want to have the cutest gym set. Under that guise, even though they will also say, well, I'm just sweaty and I'm stinky in the gym. And I don't want nobody to approach me because then, you know, why are you wearing that? Period. Right? If you want less attention, then you're going to put on things that aren't attracting as much. Now, obviously, she snapped on this dude. She is crazy. And she made it seem like she made it seem like she approached him and confronted him. He said sorry. And then immediately after he rescinded his apology. No, She approached him. She was snitching on him first. Then she confronted him. And when she confronted him, she blew up on him, cursing him out. He said, I am truly sorry. I really am. And then she said, no, it's not okay. And continued to lecture him and continued to curse him out and then told him to F off and all this kind of stuff. And then that's when he said, oh, well, I rescind my apology. Your bat is crazy. When a man says sorry, you'd be like, this is how you respond. All right? Okay, well, I just want to let you know. She could have been like this. I just want to let you know that that's not okay. It made me feel uncomfortable. And he says sorry. You shouldn't feel unsafe. And then she's like, you know what? I appreciate you apologizing. And hopefully in the future this doesn't happen again. And I hope that this situation could show you, you know, how you might make a woman feel uncomfortable in the gym when she's literally half naked, attention seeking, and getting men to lust after them, right? It could have been that simple. And now she has to blow up and curse him out and all this kind of stuff. See, when men confront women, you have to be super delicate. But when women confront men, they can say whatever they want, and then you just have to take it. Nah, I ain't taking that, man. I'm a man. You over here with this big ass, and you're half naked, and you bending over in front of me. And then, you know, I mean, this guy, he went a little nuts and said, oh, well, you know, I don't mind you doing that. But even him saying that is not something that could be considered sexual harassment. He said, I might be a dirty old man, but I actually don't mind you doing that. That's not sexually harassment. Now, if he was just, oh, well, let me see you do that and all up on her and stuff like that, then I could see. But you see how women conflate sexual harassment with sexual assault with rape. And this all goes back to consent forms and NDAs and how to protect yourself as a man in the future. But honestly, there is no way to protect yourself as a man in the future except completely and totally disregarding and not dealing with women unless you are in a contractual capacity where you do have a consent form or an NDA. Other than that, don't approach. You know, let them continue to complain about men not approaching and men not doing this and men not doing that. Don't approach. Don't press up. Don't try and say, hey, ma, how you doing? Don't try and make small talk. Just keep it moving. Focus on your purpose. Focus on your goals and keep your head up. All right? But anyways, you already know what it is. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so you're paying your taxes, man. Y'all need to be on your marketing with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.